Hey guys, Gary here with Racket Truck Racks. Wanted to show you our new rack, well, newest rack on our line. It's our square and rectangular tube rack that we're offering. These are great racks, real big, beefy, heavy duty. Let me start out by talking about the materials here. Our main tube on this rack is a 3x2 rectangular tube steel. It's a 120 wall on the steel, so very stout and heavy. You travel along here on that main tube and you're going to get to the overhang section of the rack. We built that a 2x2 square tubing. That's also got the 120 wall on it. You'll find the same construction in the legs of the rack. And what's cool about our legs on these is we utilize a mandrel bend in the legs, so you're not going to get the big crease or dimple you see from some of the other bends from a non-mandrel bender. So it gives it a nice clean lines on the rack. One thing about the design of our rack is we do this style in a forklift loadable style, and we could go over that, how that works again. You can see that all the crossbars on the rack are raised up. They sit elevated in relation to this main tube that's lowered down. So what that allows you to do is come in from the side with the forklift and drop your load down and pull back out with the lift with ease. It just helps loading and unloading the rack. If you have heavy loads, and this is a heavy duty rack, it'll just help ease that loading. Some of the other features I wanted to show you in this rack, we go with a really nice big heavy duty tie down. This is more of a boat cleat tie down. As opposed to some of the hooks you'll see on other racks. We just beefed it up a little bit because this is our HD model. So it's a big heavy duty tie down point. You got those one on each leg. Another feature here is the rear bar. Rather than coming off of the rack, it actually hinges on the curb side, so it'll swing away. I'll just get around here to this other side and you can see that we have a big D-ring pin that holds it into place. You just want to pop that D-ring out. We have a lanyard that ties that on, so you're never going to lose the D-ring. That's going to stay with the crossbar as well. And then this just will come out and swing away to the curb side. And we do have a catch bracket right here. When this comes into place, it catches, you put the D-ring pin back in, and now you've opened up the back end of the rack. So if you have large material or you just wanted quick and easy access to get back into that rack, you have it there in place. So that's a really nice feature. A lot of times with a bar that will remove, you know, you may leave it at a job site or it could just be lost. So this is really nice, it stays with the rack. Let's go up here to this next crossbar. This is a fourth extra crossbar that's included on the rack, and those, as you can see, will remove with the D-ring pins as well. That crossbar can come out as well. It's removable. What we've done, so you don't have to lay that down and get it cluttered in the bed of your truck, is I don't know if you can see this here, but we've have some storage bays. That there's a storage bay for that crossbar, so it'll just sit nice and neat down in there, and you can pin it off and get that crossbar out of your way, and that really does free up your travel through the bed of the truck. If you wanted to swing away that rear crossbar and then move this crossbar forward, you have all that open area then to travel in the bed of your truck. Let me show you that we build all of our racks, as you know, with a full-length bed rail. This is going to be full length all the way down. That really helps spread the load out along the rack, and gives you a nice structural spreading of the load. So it's a really good feature. If you want to walk to the front here, you'll see that the entire rack is square and rectangular tube construction, except for the leading edge of the rack here. We do a round tube crossbar on the front, and that we found really helps as far as wind noise is concerned. It helps with the aerodynamics and the wind coming up and underneath and not creating a loud noise as you're going down the road. Gussets are another standard feature. We're going to gusset that overhang just so you get, you know, a nice tight fit. It's not going to flex or bounce around on you. This gusset's really going to help with that. And the finish on the rack is a powder coat finish that comes stock on these racks. We have on this particular rack a textured black finish and a real nice industrial powder coat finish that is included with all of these racks. All the square tube racks are powder coated. We could also offer that in white or a gloss black finish, whatever the customer is looking for. You can see that the rack is held into place on this Tundra with our Mega Clamp accessory item. This is a accessory item that we offer for all of our racks. They work really well. It's a no drill option as a means to attaching the rack to the vehicle without drilling down through the truck's bed rail. So really recommend attaching the rack via these. It's a great option for you. So all in all, we could recap here. With this rack, you are getting our forklift loadable style, which is great. You're getting the swing away rear bar, which has a lot of, gives you a lot of flexibility. And then also the fourth extra crossbar is included with this rack, and a powder coat finish. So a lot of value in this style of rack we've built in here. They are heavy duty. They're meant for getting out there and really beating on these racks. They'll take every bit of the punishment you could give them. Thanks a lot.